the universe put me into a challenging couple years, man. I've had the hardest probably 2 years, even leaning into 3 years of my life, and going through really bad depression and burnout and anxiety. It's just like my mental, and that I relate to what you're saying, Michael. It's like I literally do therapy with people and counseling with like mental health and depression, and I am struggling with that in my life. But I've learned like it doesn't matter what we do, like, like we are human and we are gonna have that. But I was carrying all that heaviness as well, and I'm like, I thought like, oh, people aren't gonna see me as an authority, or they're gonna think I'm like fucked up or wounded, um, things like that. So yeah, it's been a very interesting couple of years, and I'm learning, um, and I would say I'm still not even through this. Like I'm going through it now, and I'm like I'm really facing these parts within me that are like they feel quite young actually, but there's this one part in me that just is like afraid of being othered. And I think I've built like characters and like protector parts around that really young, feels like 8 years old kind of energy. And I built a lot of protectors around that young kid within me that did feel like he was othered, and that he didn't belong, and that he was different, and that all the other guys were straight and I was gay in my friend group and I couldn't let anybody know. And so there's this real tender part within me that has got these protectors built around him, and all of them are rooted in fear, right? Fear of rejection, fear that I'm going to fail and people are going to see me fail. That's a really big one. And I'm really moving through that one in a big way. And it's leading to a lot of humility, actually. Failing in front of people and being embarrassed in front of people is actually leads to a ton of humility. And um, it's like little ego deaths every time that happens. And I think the ego is what keeps us away from putting ourselves out there in authentic ways. The ego can be the thing that puts ourselves out there in inauthentic ways. It's like, I want to be this character, and we can put ourselves out there in more safe ways. But to truly put ourselves out there in the most authentic parts of who we are, I think that requires us to let go of our ego. Um, so yeah, there's a deep-seated thing around people won't like me. Um, but thank God for these protector parts, because if I let those beliefs win, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be putting myself out there. I wouldn't have, put that video out for the Brotherhood, like any of that shit, if I let these protectors win. So they're, or if I didn't have these protectors, I should say, I wouldn't